All right, everyone, ready for another deep dive. Today, we're tackling risk management in investing, which I know can seem like a dense topic, but we've got some really interesting insights from a Wall Street legend, Paul Tudor Jones.
And you're right, risk management can seem intimidating, but what's remarkable about Jones's approach is that he doesn't get bogged down in complex equations or anything. He goes straight to the core, how we think about risk.
I like that, getting straight to the core. So, what's the golden nugget of wisdom from Jones?
He's famous for saying, don't focus on making money, focus on protecting what you have. It sounds deceptively simple, right?
It does, but I have a feeling it's one of those things that's easy to say but harder to live by, especially when you're looking at market gains.
Exactly. It's human nature to get caught up in the excitement of potential profits. But Jones is reminding us that the foundation of successful investing is building a fortress around your capital. Think of it like building a house. You wouldn't put up walls without a solid foundation.
Makes sense. A shaky foundation, and the whole thing crumbles. So, in this analogy, protecting our investments is the foundation, and that's more important than, say, chasing the highest returns.
Precisely. Most people jump into investing focused on building the biggest, most impressive castle possible, but Jones is saying, hey, make sure you've got the strongest defenses first. Because without that, one market storm can wipe you out.
It's like that sinking feeling when a small, avoidable mistake snowballs into a major loss, right? Recovering from that is so much harder than just being smart from the get-go. So how do we, in a practical sense, build those defenses?
This is where another one of Jones's famous sayings comes in. He talks about trading like every dollar is your last.
Okay, I like that. It's simple, but it makes you really stop and think.
Right. Imagine if you approached every trading decision with that level of seriousness. It would completely change your perspective.
Oh, absolutely. It would make me way more cautious, that's for sure.
Exactly. It's not about eliminating risk altogether. That's impossible in the market. It's about shifting your mindset from chasing gains to respecting the possibility of loss.
So instead of thinking, how much can I make? I should be thinking, how much am I willing to lose?
You got it. If you truly believe each trade is your last, you're naturally going to do your due diligence. Research, understand the risks, and only act on opportunities you truly believe in.
So it's less about being risk-averse and more about being, well, risk-aware.
Exactly. It's about acknowledging that losses are part of the game, and the key is to manage those losses so they don't take you out of the game entirely. Jones's philosophy isn't about eliminating risk. It's about harnessing it, using it to your advantage.
This makes me think about diversification. It's a classic piece of advice for a reason, right? If you're only putting your money into things you truly believe in, after doing your research, your portfolio naturally becomes more diverse and resilient, right?
Absolutely. And that circles right back to Jones's core message of protection. Diversifying your portfolio, really assessing risk, and doing your homework. These are all crucial steps in building a portfolio that can withstand market ups and downs.
This has been incredibly insightful. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive. I always learn so much from our conversations.
My pleasure, as always. It's great to discuss these timeless investment principles.
And for our listeners, here's something to chew on. Imagine managing your investments as if each decision could be your last. How would that change your strategy, your risk tolerance, even your outlook on the market as a whole? Think about it.